Hello everybody, from Inshow here, back at it once again with another video. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about a little bit of Overwatch. Now, Season 3 just came out. Sombra, a brand new hero, came out a few weeks ago. There's rumors of a winter event happening in December, and plus we have that new map Oasis coming as well. But despite all that, I can't help but hype up the next hero that's going to be added into this game. Blizzard has already confirmed that they're working on more free content, including heroes and maps, but today, with this video, I'm going to be talking about what I want to see for the next Overwatch hero, my dream Overwatch hero. Now, let's just jump right in. I'm going to be talking about this character's abilities, how this character is going to play well with the other characters, and maybe a little bit of the personality as well. So, first things first, this is going to be a defensive character. Maybe quite possibly a tank, but I think this is mostly a defensive character. First things first, this character's primary weapon. This primary weapon is going to be an incendiary rifle, like an assault rifle that has burning damage. Now I know what you're thinking, that's kind of similar to Soldier 76 in a way. We already have a character with an assault rifle, but again, that burning damage is going to be the main attribute to this character. Think similar to like on a sniper rifle, how it kind of deals that poison damage where the character continuously takes damage after the bullet has already hit them. Something kind of like that, maybe a little bit more damage than that sniper rifle, or actually maybe a little bit less since it does have a higher rate of fire. Now the speed of this weapon isn't going to be as intense as Soldier 76, but it is going to be an assault rifle, just not as fast. And I also want this primary weapon to add just a little bit of staggering damage to kind of slow down the player just a little bit. I'm thinking that this character is mainly used for taking down tanks or turrets similar to like Bastion, of course Torbjorn's turrets as well, and also crowd control. I think that's going to be something I'm going to be mentioning a lot in this video, is this character's primary use is for crowd control and dealing with people that are crowding onto the point, that are pushing in or pushing others off. So yeah, the primary weapon is an incendiary rifle. His secondary is going to be a molotov cocktail or maybe like a fire grenade of some sort. Now again, this is great for crowd control. You throw this thing down, you can throw it on the ground, or you can even throw it at a player directly, and this character is going to catch fire, completely catch fire. Not only that is it spreads. When it hits the ground, it's there. A character can run over, and it's going to take that damage, and it's going to add that staggering damage and that burning damage to the other heroes. So say if I throw this Molotov cocktail onto a D.Va, if that D.Va runs into a Hanzo while she's on fire, that Hanzo's also going to be catching on fire. And I think this is going to work ideally, again, for pushing and for pushing people off, whether you're talking about the payload or the point. So yes, the Molotov cocktail was something I'm really excited about this character, because I think it would just work really, really well for taking down D.Vas, for taking down Bastions, just getting those pesky tanks off the payload. Here's where the character gets interesting. This is my favorite part about the character. He has this ability to jump really high. Now, I know what you're thinking, that's kind of similar to Pharah's jump jet, but not that high. It's just kind of like a smaller, higher jump. Maybe like, kind of like Genji, a little bit higher than Genji's double jump, just a little bit higher. And basically, this is how you would get over players. So you can jump over the point, or jump above the point, and then lob down that Molotov cocktail, or fire that incendiary rifle and deal that crowd controlling damage. So you can spread this stuff around. So being able to jump up above a Bastion and then throw this Molotov cocktail down, it would take him out. It would absolutely take this Bastion out. So I think, again, that's fantastic for crowd control, and it's fantastic for just defense, fantastic for just guarding that payload and getting people away. You know how you always have Bastions just sitting on the payload, just camping there, or you have a Reinhardt protecting it with a shield. Being able to jump up above the Reinhardt, above the Bastion, and just shooting down below with the rifle, or throwing that Molotov cocktail down, that's going to deal that damage. That's going to be that game-changing move that you can do to push that payload back. Now it's time to talk about the ult. Now this is where things get fun. The ult is going to be a Flamethrower. I can almost guarantee you probably already guessed that. A Flamethrower. So his incendiary rifle would somehow turn into some kind of a Flamethrower. I don't really know. Think kind of like Roadhog and his chain gun thing. And basically, this is going to cause immense amount of spreading damage. You can catch everything on fire. So you can literally light the entire payload on fire, and all of the people around it are going to take that damage. This is going to be a very powerful ult and a very defensive ult. Now, I know what you're thinking. This kind of sounds like an attack hero. This kind of sounds like an offense hero. But I think this is going to be ideal for crowd control. Again, I know I keep mentioning that, but again, it's a very vital point for this character. It's just being able to take down turrets and being able to take down tanks. And I think that's what this game really needs, to be honest, because I still get a lot of people complaining. Somebody get down that Bastion. Somebody take down that Torp turret. Somebody take down that Reinhardt. Being able to jump above them and then just rain hell upon them with this Flamethrower would be absolutely awesome. I really want to see this done. And speaking of his jumps, now I know what you're thinking. How does these jumps work? How does he jump up in the air? It's going to be kind of like, stay with me here. It's going to be kind of like Tracer's speed boost. Now she only gets 3 of them and they slowly replenish. It's going to be kind of like that. He gets 3 of these high jumps. So maybe you jump and then you jump again and it goes a lot higher. And then you can, obviously shoot down below. But when you land, it doesn't automatically reload. You have to use all 3 of your jumps before they fully reload. So you can't just keep jumping up in the air over and over again. It's not going to be like that. There has to be some kind of drawback to this character because this would be completely OP if you could just keep on jumping up in the air like that, obviously. So these 3 jumps, you can only use them 3 times. After you use them 3 times, you land on the ground, there's going to be a significant cooldown, and then it's going to reload. Now, I want this reloading system for this character so that you use these jumps strategically. I don't want people, again, just jumping around with the character, wasting them. I want the player to have to use them very, very cautiously and use them when they're absolutely needed, like when you have a Bastion and a Reinhardt on the point, just camping there, taking out Hanzo after Hanzo, taking out D.Va after D.Va. I want this character to be able to use those jumps. I want that player to be smart enough to know when to use those jumps. So that is I think that's the most vital point of the character, to be honest, is this jumping ability. So that's pretty much it. That is this hero. He's an incendiary rifle using flame monster guy. Yeah, I don't really know. He doesn't have to be a dude, obviously. It doesn't really matter if it's a guy or a girl, but I would like to have this character be Irish. I really want an Irish character in the game. There's no Irish representation yet. I think would be really cool. I think it would play off some of the other characters really well. Obviously, this character would play off really well with, say, like a Mei. Their kind of banter back and forth. Think combos as well, with other people's ults. Zarya, being able to throw down that black hole. Now, that black hole doesn't do an immense amount of damage. It's not crazy powerful. It just takes away a little bit of the other hero's health. So, Zarya throwing down that black hole and then you jumping above it, and then perhaps, ult comboing, you using your ult, or even just lobbing down that molotov cocktail is a sure way for taking out all the people that are being sucked into that black hole. And also with Mei's ult as well, you can cast it down, it's going to freeze everybody, and then you can jump above them and just take them all out. So there you have it. Yeah. Again, Irish, I like just like an Irish type of personality. I think that'd be really funny. Have the character be like a redhead or something like that. Have him play off Mei. Have him say like, oh, freezer burn or something like that. I think that would be really, really funny. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The overall aesthetic of the character, the way the character looks, I'm not so sure. I kind of want the character to have mechanized legs. So I was thinking kind of like kangaroo legs. I know that sounds silly, but like robotic kangaroo legs. So kind of think of the way Lucio looks with his kind of mechanized legs, and kind of similar to D.Va and her kind of mech suit as well. So it's just kind of like the bottom half of him is just kind of like in this mechanized suit, and that's what allows him to jump above people, and he's able to just cast down and just destroy them from above. So yeah, that's this character. I'm thinking he's a defense character, but now I keep talking about him, it kind of sounds like an offense character. Also, he could be a tank as well. I mean, if you just maybe put armor all around him instead and make him really play off D.Va, and just make him a full tank that's able to kind of jump up in the air, like a more agile version of D.Va, but not as tanky and not as heavy, that would be really, really interesting. I think that'd be really cool. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of the idea of this incendiary rifle flame user hero. Let me know what you think of it in the comments down below, and also give me your idea for a future Overwatch character. Give me your dream character. Let me know all of the abilities, all the techniques, even the personality. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to read your guys' opinions. If you like this video, hit that like button. Let me know. I greatly appreciate it. And also, please be sure to subscribe for more Overwatch content, Nintendo stuff, anime stuff, all kinds of other things. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.